If you deal with low back pain, tailbone pain, or pelvic floor tension, hip tightness, or bladder symptoms, or just feel like your pelvis never fully relaxes, this tool might be for you. This is the Sacro Wedge, and it's designed to gently support the sacrum, which is the foundation of your pelvis, allowing for deep myofascial and nervous system releases without the force or strain. So by restoring subtle alignment and decompressing the sacral nerves, it helps to calm down overactive pelvic floor muscles, reduce pain patterns that feed into the hips and low back pain, and then improve the communication between the pelvis, spine, and your nervous system. This isn't about stretching more or harder or fixing your body. It's about giving your system the right input so it can finally let go. When the sacrum feels safe and supported, the entire pelvic region can soften, regulate, and heal. Using the Sacro Wedge, it's really simple, and that's the beauty of this tool. You just lay comfortably right on your back and place the wedge directly under your sacrum, this flat triangular bone at the base of your spine, not on your lower back or your tailbone. Your knees can be bent with your feet resting on the floor or supported with pillows so you feel comfortable and completely at ease. Once you're settled, the goal isn't to move or stretch, it's just to rest. Let your weight sink into this support, soften your belly, unclench your jaw, and just breathe slowly through your diaphragm. You may notice subtle sensations like a warmth, gentle pulsing, or a feeling of heaviness. Your nervous system is beginning to downregulate. You want to stay here for about 5 to 15 minutes and allow your pelvis to unwind naturally. This position gives your sacrum a sense of safety and space, helping calm pelvic floor tension, reducing back and hip discomfort, and supporting your bowels, bladder, and sexual function. There's nothing to do really when you're on this, no force. The healing just happens naturally as your body finally feels supported enough to let go. In the treatment room, we're doing something with our hands similar to this called a lumbosacral decompression, where you're on your back and one treatment hand is under the L5S1 area and the other one is higher up. And we're helping to kind of make space and decompress or long traction that L5S1 area to allow the nerves to breathe and to give room for the muscles to calm down and reset, again, regulating the nervous system. A really fun thing I like to do to combine techniques is I'll grab an all ball, I'll place it along the base of my skull. At the same time, I'm using the Sacro Wedge, laying down on my back. So essentially, the suboccipital area and the sacrum make up the top and bottom of your dural tube. The dural tube is thick outer covering tissue of the spine. Dura, it's a Greek word. It stands for tough mother is what it means at its origin. So it's like this thick, tough tissue that lays over the spinal column. So we're opening that up as we release the suboccipital top end and the sacral bottom end, and feeling for that lengthening through the spine and helping to restore that natural cranial sacral flow or rhythm. So I hope this helps. This pink one is for the female pelvis, and it comes as well in blue for the male pelvis, which is more narrow and longer, and the female shape is wider and shorter. So you can find these right on Amazon. I highly recommend them. We have one of each left here in the clinic. We sell them for the same price, so whatever floats your boat. But we highly recommend grabbing yourself one of these because everybody with a sacrum can pretty much benefit. So hope this helps. Bye.